The prosecutor trying to bring Johnny to justice is a top 10 prosecutor in all of Korea.
How is the prosecution handling this case, you feel like?
I mean, obviously very professional.
How was Johnny's lawyer?
Flustered, definitely out of his depth.
Kind of feel bad for Ramsey's attorney because it's very clear.
For 3-4 months solitary confinement, bro. The only thing
Do you think Korea will change any laws because of Johnny Somali and because of nuisance streamers?
이번 일을 계기로 좀 바뀌었으면 좋겠어요.
Johnny Somali's lawyer is in big trouble right now. Yes, Johnny Somali is actually not only creating backlash for himself, right now even his lawyer is also in trouble because of him. And why wouldn't he be in trouble? While Johnny Somali is already defending himself against 8 criminal charges, he has already lost 6 of them. And now it's being said that another witness is coming in, and it's none other than the person who once kicked Johnny Somali before, Dalgoon. Yes, there are also sources claiming that Johnny Somali previously posted another deepfake of Dalgoon. Is that real? You'll find the answer if you keep watching until the end. And now Johnny Somali's lawyer is facing massive backlash and serious trouble because of him. So right now, why can't Johnny Somali's lawyer do anything for him? At first, you should know that the prosecutor against Johnny Somali is actually one of the most dangerous and top lawyers in South Korea.
The prosecutor trying to bring Johnny to justice is a top 10 prosecutor in all of Korea. Johnny has now gone out and got himself.
And the worst part is, Johnny himself made live stream evidence against himself, so the prosecution didn't have any trouble proving the charges. Not only that, remember even before, Atozi was present at Johnny Somali's trial, and they literally said that Johnny Somali's lawyer looked way too weak in front of the prosecution.
Okay. And then that's when a new dialogue started, because that's when the prosecution wanted to bring in witnesses for the deepfakes, and Johnny's lawyer did not want witnesses involved at all.
Right.
So then, what happened after they didn't want witnesses? What did the judge say, and how was the reaction of the court then?
This was interesting. He, since he got overruled when he tried to block the witnesses.
Yeah.
They do not want Bongbong to testify. They don't want Yongman. They don't want either of them to testify.
And it was also said by Atozi and his team that Johnny Somali can't really defend himself because the prosecution was way too strong on this case. They were aggressive, sharp, and extremely professional.
How is the prosecution handling this case, you feel like?
I mean, obviously very professional.
Okay.
Right.
So would you consider them to be pretty aggressive on this case, or how would you rate it?
Yes, I would say today they were aggressive on it.
So now, just imagine when Johnny Somali and his lawyer can't even defend properly in the recent trial, what will happen in the next one when a new witness comes in and all the witnesses against Johnny Somali appear in court. And this isn't just the only bad news for Johnny. A new update is coming in. Sources are saying that Johnny Somali's crimes are once again being discussed. Here you can even see a post saying it's a nightmare that keeps coming back to haunt Johnny Somali. So right now we already have 2 witnesses testifying against Johnny Somali for deepfakes. That's Bong Bong and Youngman. However, there's another strong witness, it's Yu Dalgoon. And remember, Johnny Somali had even posted a deepfake of Dalgoon before. So if Dalgoon actually confronts him in court, Johnny Somali will face massive trouble. Why? Because one reason is definitely that Dalgoon will completely break the defense of Johnny Somali. And second, Dalgoon's intention in this case could turn into a massive loss for Johnny. You can even hear that straight from Dalgoon's own mouth.
Do you think Korea will change any laws because of Johnny Somali and because of nuisance streamers?
이번 일을 계기로 좀 바뀌었으면 좋겠어요. 가능성이라기보다는 진짜 바뀌었으면 좋겠어요. 많은 법들이. 근데 V하고 막 이런 사진들이 엄청 많더라고요. 라이브 스트리밍에 잡혔는데 그런 거 보고 얘는 아직도 진짜 정신 못 차렸구나. 우리가 속았구나라고 그때 느꼈습니다.
So Johnny Somali's own social media showed that he was not sincere about his apology.
네.
After the apology, when you figured out that it was insincere, how did you feel?
진짜 아직도 죽이고 싶어요. 진짜로.
So you really felt like that, and you still feel like that today.
네.
Okay.
So, Johnny Somali, if you're secretly watching this video, I just want to say be careful in court when Dalgoon stands in front of you, because you've done so many shady crimes that the people of South Korea are still angry at you. Like, guys, if you remember, back when Johnny Somali was harassing people during the South Korean protests, Dalgoon suddenly approached him. And do you remember Johnny Somali's reaction at that moment?
Dalgoon in jail. Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Go. Oh, Dalgoon. No fight. Peace. No fight. Talk. No fight. Please, I say stop the steal. Yoon. CCP out. CCP out.
You can literally hear the fear in Johnny Somali's voice. He always talks big, like nobody can touch him, nobody can do anything to him, but when someone really approaches him, he acts like a cat. Honestly, even a cat is braver than Johnny Somali. And it's clear when Johnny Somali's next trial comes up, it's gonna be a nightmare for him. We all know that by now. Now let's get back to his lawyer. Can Johnny Somali's lawyer actually handle this? I think definitely not. He can't handle anything, because from the start, he wasn't even ready or willing to take Johnny Somali's case. The only reason he took it is because Hank Yu and his family pressured him into it.
How was Johnny's lawyer?
Flustered, definitely out of his depth. I kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
I know he was pressured by Hank's family to be a part of this case, and
Even Legal Mindset also talked about this later, saying that Johnny Somali's lawyer wasn't actually bad in terms of technique, but the problem was he was simply unable to defend, because in this case, no defense lawyer could possibly defend Johnny Somali and all of his crimes.
Kind of feel bad for Ramsey's attorney, because it's very clear that Johnny and his, fools on Discord, etc., are feeding these arguments in that just do not work in court. They're not Korean lawyers. They don't know Korean law. Johnny's not a Korean lawyer, but he's trying to force these arguments that just don't work in the Korean system. And it led to a lot of losses today, loss after loss after loss. There was not a single win, even procedurally, even small victories for the Somali team.
So, like I said before, Johnny Somali really has nothing to prove for his defense. He's got nothing left. Right now, the only charges he's still holding on to are the deepfake crimes, where he has pled not guilty, but the prosecution has already proven that Johnny Somali distributed clips of those deepfake videos.
Johnny's lawyer says Ramsey cannot make the deepfakes because Ramsey does not know how to make deepfakes. So since he didn't make it, and the prosecutor interrupted him and said, so you deny making it, but you admit distributing the deepfakes. The lawyer responded, Ramsey's lawyer responded, well, he was drunk, he admits distribution, denies production.
Yeah, so Johnny Somali's lawyer actually has nothing to defend. All they can do is just participate in the case. They can't really do anything more. Even before, Johnny Somali's own lawyer admitted that Johnny's case was way too weak and that he or anyone else couldn't actually make anything big for him.
나한테 이거 말고 이거는 너무나 미약하던데 어떻게 이게 좀 너무
He's saying that it's very, very, very weak.
It's very weak.
찾으려고
See how the narrative in real life and online is so different?
So what will be the condition of Johnny Somali and his case right now? At this point, Johnny Somali and his lawyer have nothing left to do. The only thing they might try is to push for a lighter sentence. But other than that, I don't see anything they can actually do. And what will Johnny Somali's next condition be? Well, it might look exactly like what you're seeing in this video, just like when he was in Israel.
For 3-4 months solitary confinement, bro. But the only thing I had to read in there, the U.S. Embassy brought me an English Quran, bro. That's one of the only things I had to read in there, bro. For 3 months. I turned 24 inside of a jail cell.
So guys, after watching the whole video about Johnny Somali and his lawyer's condition, what do you actually think about all of this? From your perspective, is it really possible that Johnny Somali's lawyer can actually do something for him, or will Johnny Somali just end up wasting all his money by hiring this lawyer?